Hi, Mike Nash here, author of Aggressive Health, and welcome back. Okay, in this video we're going to talk about something that's very near and dear to my heart. It's something that I've only really been studying, in depth in the last couple of years. You won't find any of this information in Aggressive Health. However, the information I'm about to present is very pertinent to certain areas of aggressive health, and if you want to take your health to another level, it's certainly worth understanding about what I'm about to talk about, because if you do, then it's going to open some more doorways for you to create a more harmonious system, whether that be your immune system, your brain function, function of your organs, in fact everything to do in your body. So what is it that I'm talking about today? What I'm talking about today is the adaptogenic herbs. Now, what are the adaptogenic herbs? How can they help you adapt? What is it about them that helps you adapt? And really, where can you slot them in to the aggressive health lifestyle so it makes sense to you as to why you'd want to learn about these? Okay, now if you think about the aggressive health book, if you've read aggressive health, when I started off with the introduction really just to get you motivated. And then we talked about some of the most powerful foods, chlorophyll-rich foods, sprouted foods, more vegetation in your diet. Then we talk about principles of detoxification, the best fats that you can use for brain health, for nervous system health. Then we talk about hormone control, stabilising blood sugar levels and balancing the eicosanoid production pathway. Then we move into the subject of stress. Now, the reason stress is at that point in the book is because the presupposition is that if you've read aggressive health from beginning all the way through and you've started to make changes to your diet and lifestyle, effectively what will happen is your energy levels should rise up. This is my presupposition. Your energy levels are going to rise up, and then you're going to want to do everything that you've wanted to do in life, achieve more, work harder, work longer, train more, and be more energetic, and use that energy in the accomplishment of what you want to do in life. Okay? However, with that, sometimes, if you're anything like me, there's a price to pay, and that price can sometimes be stress. Now, at that point in the book, really, rather than turn towards the adaptogenic herbs, I didn't really know much about the adaptogenic herbs at that time, so I steered towards technology. So, the light and sound devices, the mind machine to harmonise brainwave activity, the alpha stim to harmonise brainwave activity and to harmonise the nervous system. If you see on the site, you see there's something called the stress eraser. That balances the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous branches of the nervous system. And also, if you've seen my videos on earthing, you go to bed at night, and just by being earth, connected to the earth, you can reduce cortisol levels, reduce inflammation, and thus reduce stress. So all of the things I turned towards were technology. However, now we're going back to food, and we're going back to the adaptogenic herbs, because it's within those herbs that you'll find the phytochemistry that can have a very harmonising effect on your body. Whether it be harmonising, your brain, allowing more oxygen to be present so you're more sharp and alert, whether it be the phytochemistry that can support your immune system, whether it be the phytochemistry that can support the different organs in your system and harmonise your nervous system. Effectively, the adaptogenic herbs are a very powerful class of superfood, if you like, also known as qi tonics in the Chinese medicinal system, that you can use to your advantage. Now, as I said at the start of this video, it's going to be a very quick, short video, so we're not going to go into them in too much detail, but let me show you some of my favourites, and then in future videos we'll talk about them in a bit more depth. And especially in the 12-week video mastery system, we go into this in specific detail so that you can really target what it is that you want for yourself, depending on what your goals are. So let me show you a couple of my favourites. Okay, my first favourite is rhodiola. This is from Shaming Shack. Now, rhodiola can massively boost oxygenation levels in the brain, so if you're working hard, you want to be sharp and alert, then rhodiola is a brilliant, probably one of the most powerful adaptogenic herbs. One of my favourites. Tastes a little bit like lemonade. It's got that kind of very bitter camu berry taste. Anyway, so that's rhodiola. Then we've got one of the most powerful adaptogens, ginseng. Now, this is Shen Nong's ginseng from Jing Herbs. Again, one of my favourites. I've used many of them over time, and every now and again when I get a stressful scenario, I can try a different one out, and this is something I definitely turn to, if there's a lot, if I've got a lot on my plate. So ginseng, the great adaptogenic herb. Again, more info in the 12-week video mastery course. Then we've got Gene Herb Schisandra. I really love the taste of this. I've tasted a lot of the different Schisandra powders out there. This is by far my favourite. You can really get the five, it's called the 5 flavoured fruit. Enters all the meridians of the body. And yeah, again, a very powerful adaptogenic herb, well worth researching. Spring Dragon Longevity Tea. This is based around gynostemma. Again, another great adaptogenic herb. In places where they drink a lot of this tea, they've got the highest number of centenarians, octogenarians, and the phytochemistry within gynostemma is a great anti-inflammatory. So as you begin to reduce inflammation in the body, and if you're drinking tea every day, if you switch over to Spring Dragon Longevity Tea, then you can rest assured, you know, you're going to be doing, it's going to be another step in the right direction for reducing inflammation. So that's the Spring Dragon Longevity Tea. What else have we got here? Shilajit from Amika Organics, a very mineral rich in humic acids, another great adaptogen really from the Ayurvedic kind of herbal system. Got some goji berries there and actually some Schisandra berries there that I put in my tea. Sometimes I mix that with the Spring Dragon Longevity Tea. Got a few others here. Cordyceps, that's a great one. There's a phytochemical in cordyceps called ecdysterone, which is great for strength training athletes, great for building muscle. So, and also great lung tonic, but anyway, more about this in future videos. And finally here, I mean there's a few other things as well. We've got, what have we got here? We've got reishi. This is probably one of the most popular adaptogens among a lot of people. This is from Surthrival. Hoshu Wu, I'll tell you more about that because it's Hoshu Wu. I don't know if you, I purposely left my beard as it is. I don't know if you can see here, but I used to have a massive white patch just here. And by using Hoshu Wu, the colour came back. Now you can see over this side there's a couple of little patches there. So I'm hoping that in time I can put another video up and you'll be like, oh yeah, look, it's gone, these patches have gone. So Hoshu Wu, definitely, you know, whatever they say about Hoshu Wu, about bringing colour back to your hair, I mean, some people might think, oh, you've only got to take it a month. I've been taking this now for about 18 months. I can guarantee, I'll have to try and dig out some photos of when I was in Portugal. A friend of mine noticed this big patch here, I hadn't even noticed it, and he thought it was a scar. Anyway, now it's gone, so there you go. And astragalus, another great adaptogenic herb for upright chi, but that might mean nothing to you. More about that in a future video. So anyway, I hope that's not too much information and too much overload. Really, this video was designed to expose you, how long have we done, 7 minutes, expose you to the adaptogenic herbs, to let you know and tell you exactly why I've sort of steered into that direction. Again, if you want to learn more about them, you just want to learn about the Chinese tonic herbs, but rather than talk about all of that and Jing, Qi, Shen and go into that whole subject which is quite in depth, I really wanted to just talk about it from the adaptogenic point of view so that you can see that if you've done everything so far, you know, and your energy levels are up, but you find that you're pushing yourself harder in the gym, at the workplace or whatever it is that you like to do, then the adaptogenic herbs are certainly something worth investigating, certainly something worth understanding about so that you can really maximise your health and maximise your health. Alright, so hope you enjoyed that video. Catch you on the next video, and remember, if you want more information on each of these different herbs, then go to the 12-week video mastery system and I'll show you how, you know, the strategy, if you like, of how to implement them into your diet, when to use them, why you should use them, and yeah, so sign up to the 12-week video course. There's probably a link around here somewhere. Alright, take it easy, investigate your adaptogenic herbs. We'll see you on the next video.